Hey guys, this is X666 X Iron Maiden. Today we're going to be checking out and continuing with our Gavin Harrison binge with Porcupine Tree, What Happens Now, live in Tilburg from the Anesthetize DVD. And like I said right a second ago, we've been going with Gavin Harrison a lot lately, checking out his stuff. This is another request that I got after my first video of Gavin Harrison. I've been doing a bunch of them since then. He requested 4, so this is going to be the second of the 4. There'll be a few more of Gavin Harrison coming up as well. This DVD I've already seen, but it's been about four years since I've seen it. I've only seen it the one time. And there's a lot of songs off of it that I do not remember because I've only really listened to 2 Porcupine Tree albums a lot. And even if, and some of the songs and some of the albums that I kind of like skip, I know I'm kind of a douche like that, I guess. Sometimes I get into certain songs, then I skip the rest on the album. Sometimes I listen to the whole album. Just depends on my mood. But this one I don't really remember. So if it's being requested, I feel bad for not remembering it because that means I know it's going to be a good song if it's been requested. If it's Porcupine Tree and it's being requested, I know it's a good song because I know they're an amazing band, an amazing group of musicians. Stephen Wilson, we all, at this point, who doesn't know who Stephen Wilson is if you listen to any type of progressive rock, he's literally been one of the main guys out there in the progressive rock scene lately. Gavin Harrison on the drums, and unfortunately, I always forget the rest of the band members in this band. I don't talk about the band that often lately, so I'm forgetting all their names. But the other guitarist, I checked out his solo work since Porcupine Tree. It's different. So check that guy out if you haven't already. I'd like to look up on the bassist. He's actually one of my favorite parts of the band. He's got such a nice groove, and keyboardist. I'm not sure what he's been doing, but we'll have to look into that too. Maybe check out some of these guys' other projects. But for now, this is What Happens Now from Porcupine Tree, live in Tilburg. Nice eerie start. Not anymore. That's a sweet intro to the song so far, though. Porcupine Tree is really masters of mixing metal with just these super calm parts in their songs. They do it a lot.
So what? In the end, you can't take them with you. You think you can save my soul? Well, okay, tell me with all your conviction, what happens now?
I'm liking it so far. Kind of disappointed I don't remember the song so far because so far it's already got me. Hasn't even kicked in yet.
Well, I could be boarding an aircraft with a bomb concealed in somebody's briefcase, and my body will spread through the heavens, across the sky.
See, Stephen Wilson has a really good, like, kind of raspy voice when he wants to project it like that, and he doesn't use it very often anymore. I really liked it when he used it with Porcupine Tree a lot. He uses it sometimes, but it's not really part of the style that he's gone in now, so... With a catchy bass groove as usual. Nice. This song, like this part, reminds me of some of course, then it changes when I talk about it. It reminded me of Death Cab for Cutie a little bit. Ooh. Gonna kick in here, eh? I've heard that sound in other songs before, that's for sure. I'm hearing the whole song, but my ears instantly want to go to Gavin on the kit because he's just always so good to listen to. I'm forcing myself to not focus on one thing. That is a super catchy bass line. Oh, and then just gonna follow up with another one. Whew. Let her riff on that solo. This song's getting added to my phone. Man, I'm disappointed that I haven't heard, I've only heard this once before and it didn't stay in my head. Mind you, I was high as balls when we watched that, so my bad for not remembering. It's definitely my bad to begin with when you get high as fuck and then try to remember shit. But yeah, no, that was definitely an amazing song, and I'm quite upset with myself for not knowing about this one. There's probably a bunch others too that I should know that I don't, and I'm gonna have to fix that because that was quite the hell of a song. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, there was one part of the song that if I can find it. Oops. There's one part that it reminded me of Death Cab for Cutie. I Will Possess Your Heart at the start of Death Cab for Cutie. I'm actually gonna play a bit of it just so we can get an idea. I'm just gonna skip ahead a bit here. Just jump ahead a bit more. And that part, it kind of reminds me of what was just happening there. It's a little bit, it's not the same type of music at all there. And then if I go back to what we were just listening to and I bring up that part again. If I can find it.
What happens?
I'm gonna find it now. It's just kind of like the same kind of atmosphere, but this is more prog. But you get like the same idea. You have the keyboard that's just adding, it's just bits here and there, and just the bass groove just holds it together. It really just, for some reason, it brought me back to Death Cab for Cutie. Yeah, that's me putting progressive metal and, you know, other random children's bands and stuff like that together. Yeah, so I'm basically rambling at this point. We've established that I should have already known this song because that was definitely well worth it. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more from me. And until next time, you guys have a good one.